Hey yo guys, what's good, what's happening, and what's going on? Well, if you recall on Monday, I think it was, I made a video and I talked about how my throat was sore, and or was it Tuesday? I can't remember. Anyway, Wednesday I woke up feeling like death, still went to work, put in my time, get it over with. Thursday, thank God I was working from home because I was pretty much useless. So luckily, long weekend, I was able to recover over the weekend. Basically did some fasting. Hey, it's here. The final part of my package from Amazon. Because that's what today's video is about. I ordered stuff, and I don't know if it's going to work. But we'll see. This is the final part. They said they were shipping everything together, but they didn't. But anyway, yeah. I got sick. I don't know what the hell it was. I was running a fever, my nose wouldn't stop running snot, it was just disgusting. So, on Thursday, the first part of the package showed up. I'm a little messed up on the days because today's Saturday, but I've been off for 2 days, so I don't know what the friggin' date is. But this showed up on Saturday, and this showed up today, the last half of it. So, let's get you guys set up on my drinking jug, because that just works. So, what we'll do is, I'll do the box first, because this has got the majority of the stuff in it. This is like a combo thing. This is like 2 projects in one opening. Alright, what do we got in here? We got a bunch of packing paper. We got a box. I'm not sure what's in the box. Whatever it is, we have 4 of them. Oh, it's the tactical mini lights. Okay. Yeah, I wanted these. I want to put one on my fishing pouch, and it's literally a 1-button press and it turns on and off, and it's LED, and I don't have any batteries in. What does it use, AA or AAA? Look like I could probably wedge a AA in there, maybe 2. I'll have to find some. Thought I had some kicking around over here. Well, that box is empty. Why am I hanging on to that? There's like 1 2032 in there, that's it. I want to see how bright this stupid thing is. I have to restock on batteries next time I go out. Maybe it's AAA it needs. Definitely AAA, not AA. Okay. Yay. Definitely got to restock on batteries. So that's cool. We got 4 tactical lights. And the reason why is because I want to keep one on the fishing pouch in case Bloke and I are out fishing and we kind of go past sunset and we got to like get out of Dodge. We have a light. So that's pretty cool. Next up is a box. What's in this box? It's by Up Here. Look, it even says so. This box contains... Oh, nice. They even gave you the cabling to hook it up. Oh, that's perfect. I was worried that if I can't make it work with the computer, I'd have to come up with a solution. But it's 5 120mm fans to replace the 120mm fans in this computer. These ones here are RGB fans, but I don't really care about RGB. It's not something that I need. So that'll be a project for a day when I'm feeling a lot better. I also bought some fan screws because I do have a plan for the Acer to get more airflow in there. It's going to require drilling out rivets, removing a hard drive chassis, 3D printing a mount to put a 120 where a 92 should be. And last but not least, the ultimate fishing bag. Okay, so. Oh, that's actually really good. Okay, I wasn't sure how big this thing was going to be because, you know, on Amazon, right? They don't really show you much, but I figured I'd turn on the light, but I figured I would stop the camera when I did it so that anybody who has Google Homes at home, I won't trigger your Google Home. But basically you have your main pouch right here. This is where oh wow, there's actually a pouch within a pouch. That's cool. And then there's like a little lanyard thing here to hang something off of. I can put my hook sharpener on it or something. I don't know. We'll figure that out. And then you have 3 extra pouches on the front, so I can put like hooks in one, or yeah, I can put like hooks over here, maybe a couple of treble covered crankbaits over here, you know, all these different things. And when I'm wearing this, I won't need to carry my big bag with me, because honestly, when I go fishing with Bloke or even by myself, I'm usually only throwing like 2 or 3 different baits. I usually don't use everything in my tackle bag. So why bring it all with me? It doesn't make sense. So, oh, and there's a pouch on the back. I can put my cell phone in there or something if I don't want to put it in my pocket. That's cool. And then I also bought this. This is an extra pouch to go on that. Gives me more storage for more stuff, which in the end is what I like, is storage for stuff. So what I'm thinking, this here just has a pouch. It has 2 pouches on the front. It expands really out pretty far. It has a spot here from one of my tactical flashlights. So I can take one of my flashlights here and jam it in there, like so. And then under here, you have another pouch to put something. So I could put like, I don't know, do I have a pocket knife in here? Here, you know what? We'll put the Cabela's pocket knife in here, which will be awesome. And while we're at it, where did I put the Cabela's multi-tool? We'll put that in here too. And that way they're attached. I can do that at a later date. Knowing me, I'll forget. But still, I can do it at a later date. So that's pretty sweet. So it gives me an extra 2 more pockets to put baits and stuff in. Now this thing, it has moles on the back for attaching it to bags, but unbutton and unbutton, you can run these down through the back webbing and then out the bottom, and it gives you a bit more, less belt strap. So I'm going to attach this to the ultimate fanny pack by taking this side. Just going to wrap these around and we should be golden. Okay, we got her attached, and sorry that you're looking at my dink, but we got those there. And then the problem is the side pouch. I'm going to have to adjust it, but then we got that on the side. So like I said, I can put all my lures just like when I went fanny pack fishing, except for this one's a lot bigger. And the next thing I want to attach is this, my pliers. I'm going to put it on the left-hand side. Should be good. Actually, I should put it on the right. Should have put this pouch on the left. Shit. All right, fixed it up a bit. So now we have the pouch here. The extra pouch can be moved around right there. So that's got my light, my knife, whatever else I put in there. And then on the other side, I got my pliers. So we're ready for some freaking fishing, if it would ever become fishing weather. Currently, we have 30 days. And then the lake opens. And then it's motherfucking game on, boys. So I haven't moved the 4060 out of the gaming PC yet. Literally, I've been playing Rust like hardcore for the past couple days because I couldn't really leave the house and do anything. I just felt like shit. So I just stayed home, drank a bunch of water, and decided to do something crazy known as fasting. Yeah, I basically fasted. See, one thing a lot of people don't realize is, okay, yes, your body needs energy to kill a virus, right? But if you're fat like me, because I got a big belly, when you go into a fasted state, your body goes into ketosis, where it'll start burning your internal reserves to fuel your system. After a bit, your body goes into autophagy. What is autophagy? It's Greek for consume thyself. Sounds bad, but it's not. Basically what's happening is your body is consuming any foreign cells that it deems are useless. So I had a theory, and it seemed to work because I feel 1,000 times better today than I did, like, not yesterday, but like Friday, Thursday I was dead. I called into martial arts and said, yeah, I'm not coming in today, guys. It'll be jab, cross, hook, throw, snot. Like, I can't get my nose to stop leaking. I was literally doing the whole drill bit with the toilet paper and jamming it up my nose because it was disgusting, like non-stop flowing of snot. So bloke calls me, when did he call me? Thursday or Friday? I think he called me Thursday. Asked me a question, a computer question, because he needed to make PDF files of invoices so they can't be altered because, yeah, whatever. Anyway, so I told him just print a PDF and it should work, and it does, and he never called me back and told me it didn't work, so kudos. But I'm guessing it worked for him. Anyway, he was telling me, he's like, I can't get rid of this freaking cold. And I'm like, yeah, I got it too right now. Like, remember I went to Walmart on Wednesday and I bought sore throat lozenges, these things. I don't know if I showed them on video, but these things, guys, are amazing. I've never used them before. I used to always use just Halls or Fisherman Friends. But these things, it's like numbing agent. It's like Oragel for your throat. It's so good. It's so good. 2 hours. You pop one lozenge, suck on it, let it, like your saliva accumulate it, swallow it. Hits the areas in your throat goes numb, you don't feel any more pain, you can talk normally. Well, your voice is deeper, but whatever. And then you're good. You're good for like 2 hours, and you can tell when it starts wearing off because your throat starts getting kind of scratchy. Pop another one, just pop another one. And then after a while, you know, it goes away. Now I figure I caught a cold. And I figure I caught the cold that Jeff from Martial Arts had on Thursday, last week Thursday. He came in, he was hacking and coughing, and I'm like, COVID, 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 just joking around. And then all of a sudden I got it. Now, normally I don't get sick. That's what's weird. It takes a lot for me to get sick. And for me to catch this, I was concerned. I'm like, is this COVID? Because COVID's the only thing that's infected me in the past couple of years. And usually I get it. And like I was showing the signs, like right now I'm sitting, right? And my heart rate's 97. When I had COVID in 2020 and 2022, both times my heart rate would sit in the low 100s, high 90s. I would get onset fevers. Never a headache, never any problems like that. Just weird situations. So yeah, like I didn't understand what the frick was going on. But I did a COVID test and it came back negative. Like I'm sitting at 112 right now. I'm at 112. What the frick, right? Right. So this shouldn't be the case. It is the case. I don't know what the hell's going on. But I feel a hell of a lot better today than I did yesterday. Actually, yesterday I was pretty good. Friday I was kind of rocked. Thursday I was a bag of shit. So all I did was drank about 6 of these frickin' things. It's 52 ounces of water. Didn't eat food for 2 days. Let my body consume anything that was, deemed hostile. Today I did eat. I had some steak because I needed to break the fast. So I broke it because tomorrow I'm going to my parents' house for Easter. And we're going to have, I think Mom said she's cooking ham. So I'm okay with that. I really, really, really like ham. Ham is good. So yeah, that's what's happening tomorrow. But yeah, I don't know when I'm going to do these computer upgrades. Theoretically, it's an upgrade. I don't know how that 9070 is going to react because, holy, I'm going to use DDU to pull all the drivers off of the white machine here. And then here's hoping I don't get problems, because if I do, then I got to switch it all back. I don't understand what the hell's going on with that 9070. Like I don't know if it's the card. I'm pretty sure it's not the card. I'm pretty sure it was the CPU failing because all the logs for the card didn't show a failure. But the amount of heat that was festering around the CPU and the Acer was pretty intense. And why it wasn't bleeding out, I have no idea. Like something wasn't working right. Obviously, the Acer's thermal sensoring doesn't work worth a shit. So I'm going to have to disable that and just run everything at 100% all the time, every time. It's going to sound like a jet engine, but I don't care. I got to keep it cool, all right? The other option is I looked online and it turns out the screw layout for that board is micro ATX, and people have gotten rid of that case and put it in a micro ATX case with better airflow. The only downside is you lose the front USB port and the front USB-C, which is the only USB-C port on that computer. So my solution to that is I'm not going to care. Because I honestly don't use the USB-C port on the front. And I don't use the USB port on the front. Not a big deal. I got a USB hub. And all I connect to that is a hard drive that I record the Rust gameplay videos to. Which I haven't done in a while. I haven't made any Rust videos in a while. Because honestly, I think I need to change up the format of the Rust. The Let's Plays aren't doing it. And I really suck at PvP. So that's a thing. So yeah, I mentioned a while ago that I want to attack that bramble in the backyard. Today would have been a good day to do it, except the weather outside is disgusting. It's been raining off and on all freaking day, but I needed to get after it. Tomorrow is supposed to be sunny, but like I said, I'm going to my parents' house. Probably going to go there for 2. So if I don't sleep all friggin' morning, like I have been for the past couple days, trying to get as much rest as possible. The best way to recover from an illness is rest. It's currently freaking warm outside too. It's like 13 degrees Celsius out. Don't know what that is in America because I'm from Canada. So, but yeah, like right now it's not raining. I don't think. It is. I can't be out here with this camera. Oh, it is raining. It's spitting a bit. But like, the snow's almost all gone. I can probably get the Trans Am out soon. But no, I want to deal with all this before it starts budding. And it's not budding yet. And I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to deal with that. A lot of it has thorns. Like this stuff here has thorns. So even with gloves on, I'm sure they'll penetrate. Apparently there's a box of pogos back here. Don't know where that came from. Awesome. But no, I got to kill all this off because as it's overtaken my ramp, and yeah. And then there's all these vole holes everywhere, frig sakes. A couple of rain showers and those go away. And then I guess it's lawn mowing season. Well, that sucks. You know, with winter, I think I filled the snowblower once this winter, but that's because I ran it off of last year's gas. And then I filled it up, and then I still have a half a tank of gas in it. Like, we didn't get as much snow that was worthy of the snowblower this winter. But when we got snow, we got freaking snow. So, yeah. So I mentioned I've been playing Rust. There's a server I play on called Winter Rust. And it's a way too high of a population for a guy like me. Like, after playing nothing but PvE and RP servers forever, and then jumping into a competitive PvP server. I mean competitive PvP. Like, the way the server is built is the loot tables drop nothing but like rifle bodies and SMG bodies. Basically a component used for making rifles or submachine guns. Nothing but components non-stop. You don't get any trash loot. Like, you don't pick up garbage. You just pick up good stuff. It's a 2x server, so mining resources is really quick. So you can get yourself a base, get established, get some gear, get some workbenches going, build some guns, go out and fight. And that's literally all the server is PvP. Like, everybody is KOS. I'm not used to that. Like, if I see somebody who's like a fresh spawn running on the beach, I won't shoot at them. But if they have a gun, they'll shoot at me. Like, so it's like I got to change my gameplay style. Well, anyway, I'm on there, and this guy in the chat's like, anybody want to team up? And I'm like, you know, I've never done a team, except for I did one at the end of the last wipe. I jumped on with this. Well, this guy was at the, I was recycling some components and stuff, and he just kind of walked up behind me, and he's like, hey man, can I get 10 scrap for, he goes, can I get 10 scrap? And I didn't know what he wanted it for. So I threw down 30 scrap because I could care less. I didn't need scrap. He's like, dope. And he runs off, and next thing you know, he's playing the lottery, and he comes back and he throws me 30 scrap back. And he's like, thanks, man. I just won big on the wheel. And I'm like, oh, right on. So we got chatting, and he's like, what are you doing on the server? And I'm like, oh, I'm just doing nothing. I'm just messing around, getting killed. I suck at PvP. And he's like, well, and he sends me a team invite. He's like, come with me. Let's go raid some bases and stuff. Let's go have some fun. And I'm like, okay. And so we ended up playing along together. An individual in chat was like, anybody want to team up? Anybody want to team up? I'm like, sure. He's like, all right, let me add you on Steam. I'm like, okay. So he adds me on Steam. And then he's like, add me on Discord. I add him on Discord. We get into a call. And it was that at that moment, I realized there's a big, big problem with Rust. Parents don't realize what their children are playing. Him and his two buddies are all 10 to 11 years old. 10 to 11 years old playing a game like Rust, which, by the way, has full nudity. You can disable it, but if you install it fresh off of Steam, it's not disabled. You see everything. You play a female character, you play a male character. You see everything. When you build your character, initially, you can only do it once. You can build your character, male or female. There's a reason why a lot of dudes pick female characters and give them female names. It's because when you're naked on the beach, you're physically naked on the beach. You see everything. And if you're a male character, you see everything. Yeah, there's actually a slider to adjust your dong length. How cool is that? There's actually a slider to make your boobas bigger. Yeah, that's a thing. There are settings in the options to censor nudity or force underwear, which I always turn on the force underwear because if I'm recording or streaming, that somebody runs up to me as a naked and their shit's out, that gets put on friggin' YouTube and the channel shut down. So by default, I force underwear. That way there protects the stream. but there are a lot of people that don't, and that is disturbing. So a 10 and 11-year-old should probably not be playing a game intended for 18 plus. So that's a sign of parents not knowing what they're getting their kids into. And the thing is, there's a lot of young kids playing this game. And I don't think their parents know what they're playing. So like the moment they got on the mic, I was like, oh God. And they're like, what? And I'm like, you guys sound like you're like 9, 10, 11. And they're like, yeah, we're 10 and 11. I'm like, holy crap. And they're like, what? Well, how old are you? And I'm like, dude, I'm old enough to be your dad. I'm like 46. Yeah, no, I'm out. I just shut her down. I'm like, whoa. Except for the one guy, I'm still on a team with him. He sent me a message. He's like, hey man, he's like, I'm 25. Like, we could team up. I'm like, all right, that's cool. Only problem is we got this time zone problem. See, he's kind of from Russia. So we got this time zone problem. He's like 8 hours off from me. At first he was so hesitant to tell me where he's from. Like, okay, I get it. There's a war with Russia and all that shit. But like, I have no problem with the Russian people. Like, the people themselves, no problem. Like, that's not an issue. It's just, like I said in the past, before we can progress as a civilization, we all got to get along. We all got to work towards a common goal. We all got to dominate and make the world the utopia it needs to be. Not fight for land. Not blow each other up with nukes. Not do stupid shit like that. Work as a team. Don't be greedy. And make the world amazing. Will it happen? Yes. When will it happen? Well, according to Gene Roddenberry, after World War III. That's when it'll happen. But we'll see how that works out. But yeah, holy, the amount of children, like preteens, playing Rust. It's bad. And the language on these kids. 10 years old, dropping the hard R. By the way, I finally figured out what the hard R was. I thought it was like when like using the word that when someone's slow. You know? No, it's a racial slur. I didn't realize they changed that. I thought it was called the N-word. No, it's called a hard R now. So, I don't know. Friggin' all these new terms coming out, hard R's and people using like ratchet as something that's like, not a tool for tightening bolts. But he's like, hey man, can you throw me a gun? And I'm like, yeah, sure. So I throw him I found a gun in the water when I was harvesting scrap. It was a tactical machine pistol. I don't know what the proper term for it is. Custom SMG. So I threw it down on the ground and said, here man, have fun. And I threw him 50 bullets and he's like, oh, bet. And he runs off. And I'm like, bet? What the flip, bud? Like, what is even that? What a bet? And he just tears off and goes off and tries to find people to nuke. Like, I play so passively in Rust because I like the other aspects of it instead of the PvP. I like the crafting. I like building the bases. I'm getting better at it. I'm learning new tricks and new things and just having fun. And then the PvP doesn't really interest me. I will get involved. I will get out there and try. I fumble. I was able to kill one person on this entire friggin' run. And that was with a baseball bat wrapped in barbed wire because I opened my door and there he was. So I swung it at his skull and he went down like a bag of rocks. So that was sweet. I don't think he was ready for me. I was going outside to break barrels and instead of having my gun armed, I had my friggin' bat armed. So I just clubbed him in the face and luckily he was not full health and he went down like a sack of potatoes and life was good. But yeah, man, if you're a parent watching my channel and you have a young child playing Rust, please be aware the game is not meant for kids that young. Like these kids actually were like, because I haven't removed them from Discord. I did today, but I didn't do it yesterday. They ended up logging off Rust and they went and played Schedule 1. Schedule 1 is a game where you start off growing weed and selling weed, and then later on you get into harder narcotics and selling that. That's what these kids were playing. Okay, you're 10, you're 9, you're 11, all right? There is no freaking way you're buying these games with your money. Your parents are buying you these video games. I don't get it. like, there's an age restriction on games for a reason. So I'm like, wow, this is, yeah, no, can't do that. Can't do that. Can't be, yeah, no, I'm out. So, oh well. Anyway, guys, I'm probably going to get to bed early tonight. See if I can get out there tomorrow and start striking at that bramble, clearing it up. Probably won't film it because I just want to get after it and get it done. And it's one of those things that I'm just going to exactly do that. Just open fire on it. And then potentially dig the area out. And lay down a bunch of borax. Because we're supposed to get rain on Monday. And that'll soak into the ground and kill off all the vegetation underneath. I think I have a box of borax in the garage somewhere. And I'm going to chuck that down like aggressively. And it should hopefully kill off all the roots that are there. And then I'm just going to keep attacking it until the roots are too stressed and die on their own. Maybe get a couple of vats of vinegar and just highly acidic the area. Whatever it takes, man. Whatever it takes to kill off all the shit that's there. And then I'll treat the area, topsoil it, plant some grass. We'll be good. Because I don't know what I think that was. I don't even know what the hell bush that was. I think it's just weeds, to be honest. Because there's like thistle in there. There's raspberry bushes in there. There's all sorts of junk and it's got to die. So that'd be the plan for tomorrow, hopefully, because it's supposed to be nice tomorrow. But I got to do that in the morning and then go to the parents' house for afternoon to go for supper for Easter. And yeah, it's been spending my weekend as pretty sick, so I didn't really do much. Did I take anything out for supper? No, I did not. Frig's sakes. Whatever. But anyway, guys, I'm going to shut her down here. So, like I said, I'm super stoked. We got like a month left. Then it's back down to London. I'm probably going to go fishing with Bloke on the May 2-4 weekend, I'm thinking. We'll see, unless he has plans. He might have something going on that I can't go down. But if I can, then I will. And then we'll head down to Bloke's and go fishing. Get some time in. I don't know what we can fish for because bass doesn't open till the 4th Saturday in June. But walleye is open, so we can always target walleye and just maybe even go carp fishing. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, click that like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. And until next time, guys, live it to win it. Peace the frig out. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.